Kim Taehyung, or better known by his stage name V, who has been known as one of the most charismatic members of BTS, is reportedly considering a big move that will surprise everyone. After completing his military service and reuniting with his friends in BTS, Taehyung reportedly wants to enjoy his last year with the group that made his name. But wait, does this mean that Taehyung plans to leave the entertainment world completely? This news certainly raises big questions among fans, and of course makes HYBE, the agency that houses BTS, panic. So, what really happened? Is it true that V will retire from the entertainment world after all he has achieved with BTS? Or is this just a marketing strategy designed to attract attention? Let's discuss more deeply about this mysterious decision. Kim Taehyung. More than just BTS's visual. Kim Taehyung is more than just a visual in BTS. With his distinctive baritone voice and unmatched charm, V has stolen the hearts of fans since his debut in 2013. Not only is his face captivating, but also his extraordinary talent in singing, dancing, and even acting. His unique personality and colorful artistic expressions have earned him a very loyal fan base all over the world. However, is this brilliant career coming to an end? For more than 10 years, Taehyung has achieved many extraordinary achievements with BTS, from winning international awards, dominating the Billboard charts, to performing on the world's biggest stages. Not only as an idol, Taehyung has also successfully pursued a career outside the music world, entering the world of acting, modeling, and even becoming a brand ambassador for various well-known brands. However, behind all this success, there is another story that is now starting to be revealed. Last year with BTS, the latest news circulating reveals that Taehyung wants to spend his last year with BTS with more personal time, away from the media spotlight. Rumors have it that after years of living under public pressure and spending time away from his family, he wants to return to his roots and enjoy a simpler life, closer to the people he loves. A stressful personal life is certainly not easy for an idol like Taehyung, who often has to go through a busy schedule without stopping. From HYBE's perspective, this kind of decision is certainly very difficult. As one of the most influential members of BTS, Taehyung's departure will be a huge loss for the agency that has invested a lot of resources into BTS's projects, both as a group and individually. So, what will happen to BTS if this rumor really happens? Why did Taehyung choose to resign? The decision to retire from the entertainment world is not uncommon in the K-pop industry, but considering Taehyung's status as a global superstar, this speculation certainly raises various questions. What really underlies this decision? The K-pop industry is known for its incredibly high demands. A busy schedule, the pressure to always appear perfect, and a life that is always being watched by the camera can make anyone feel tired. Perhaps Taehyung, after years of being in the spotlight, feels the need to step back and enjoy a more private life. Not only that, Taehyung is also known to have a keen interest in art, photography, and even business. Does he want to pursue his passion outside of the entertainment world? It could be that he is planning to explore a different side of himself that has been hidden from the public. What will happen to BTS? Of course, Taehyung's decision to retire will have a big impact on BTS's future. BTS is currently serving their mandatory military service, and they are scheduled to reunite as a full group in 2025. Will BTS continue as a six-piece group, or will Taehyung choose to retire completely? If these rumors prove to be true, what will happen to the legendary group? Will they continue their careers without Taehyung, or hope that he will return someday? Some fans speculate that Taehyung might want to focus on fashion or art, two areas that he is very interested in. With his creativity and talent, there is no doubt that whatever he chooses will be a huge success. It is also not uncommon for some to argue that this decision is only temporary, perhaps as part of a strategy to increase anticipation for the upcoming solo project. Is this really retirement? Until now, there has been no official confirmation from either Taehyung or HYBE regarding whether Taehyung will really retire. However, one thing is for sure, this decision must have been carefully thought out by Taehyung. Fans all over the world, especially ARMY, will certainly support whatever decision their idol makes, because one thing is for sure, Taehyung has given them so much happiness. If this is true, then this will be a big change in the K-pop industry. However, even though Taehyung may want to enjoy a quieter life, it is possible that he will only take a short break before returning with a new, more personal project. Are you ready for this change? ARMY. Now, we want to know your thoughts, ARMY. Do you believe that Taehyung will really retire from the entertainment world? Or maybe this is just a temporary step before he returns with a bigger and more amazing project? Whatever happens, one thing is for sure. ARMY will always support Taehyung, whatever path he chooses. If it is true that Taehyung has decided to retire from the entertainment world, of course this would be an extraordinary decision. However, before we jump to conclusions, it is better to look at other possibilities. Given Taehyung's character, who is known to be very artistic and expressive, it is possible that this decision does not mean total retirement, but rather a temporary step back. He could take time to work on personal projects, explore the world of art, or even focus on a business that he has long been interested in. BTS as a group has also shown that they are very supportive of each other. If Taehyung decides to take time for himself, the other BTS members will definitely give their full support, because they know how valuable personal time is to Taehyung after years of being under pressure. This could be a moment for each member to pursue their own dreams, with the hope of coming back together in a fresher and more creative condition. It is undeniable that Taehyung has a big influence, both within the group and outside the entertainment world. As one of the most influential artists, he has a lot of loyal fans, and this certainly affects the way he is viewed in the industry. However, despite his immense popularity, the decision to focus on his own life could be a wise move, considering the mental toll that K-pop idols have to endure. One thing is for sure, Taehyung is a very creative person, with a wide range of interests in various fields. He often shares his artwork and photos of his work on social media, showing a more private side of himself away from the spotlight of the entertainment world. This could be an indication that he wants to explore a career in art further, which would certainly add color to his life and career journey. Many fans are hoping that even though Taehyung is taking a step back for a long time, he will still be in the entertainment world in a smaller capacity. Perhaps he will work on more intimate projects, such as launching an art collection or collaborating with a certain brand. This could be a way for Taehyung to still contribute to the entertainment industry without having to be tied to a busy schedule like before. However, this decision will certainly have a big impact on HYBE and their business. Since BTS first debuted, the agency has invested a lot of time and resources into developing the group and the individuality of BTS members, including Taehyung. If Taehyung really retires, is HYBE ready for this big change? Do they have strategic moves planned to fill the void left by one of BTS's most popular members? Write your thoughts in the comments section, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the latest news about BTS. Let's just wait and see what happens next. Who knows? This is just the beginning of something bigger.
Won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless. Then it's your chance to be ruthless. They don't wanna see me naked, they don't wanna see me care. Anytime I make some progress, I can see that they compare. I think everyone's against me, maybe something in the air. Am I paranoid? I swear a void is forming and they're scared. I walk a straight path, not many can say that.